Hi guys, I'm Reuben and today I'm going to show you a creative and easy way of using KOO beetroot. Now normally beetroot's used as a side dish or in a salad. Today I'm going to incorporate it into a classic biryani. I love the color that it brings to a biryani, but also in terms of the flavor. The taste, that earthy sweetness that it adds to the biryani is something completely unique, and I think it elevates it instead of changing it too much. Let's get into it. Okay, I'm gonna start by chopping some onion, garlic, and ginger. I've got a red onion, nice and sweet, so some garlic. But basically a biryani is rice and meat. It can also be rice and vegetables, and obviously with the use of spices. And some of them can be made in a pot, over the stove. We're gonna make one where you actually bake it in the oven. Okay, I'm heating up my pan. I'm adding a combination of just normal sunflower oil and some butter. Onions, garlic, ginger mix, go straight in there. Now for our biryani mix. So I've made my own, but I mean, biryani mix you can buy at any store nowadays. So my biryani mix, just a mixture of ground coriander, cumin, there's some fennel seeds in there that I've crushed, cardamom, and a bit of turmeric. And I've just added some garam masala that I had here as well. A tiny bit of cinnamon that I love in a biryani mix. Smells fantastic. I'm gonna add it in my pan while the onions and ginger is going. Obviously just to toast it a little bit and release some of the natural oils and flavor. Tiny bit of black pepper. So obviously that smell of the spices are now intensifying because we're introducing it to some heat. So you just want to cook that for a few minutes, not for too long. Ground beef, also bay leaf. Just going to start by just cooking that a little bit before I start adding the rice. Remember, we're going to actually cook the meat fully once it goes into the oven. So for now, we just want it to take on the, just the aromas of the spice. Okay, now I'm going to add the beetroot, and I'm using these KOO sliced beetroot because I want that nice sort of chunky bit still in my biryani. And I don't even mind a little bit of that juices that goes in there as well, just a tiny bit. Okay, rice goes in. Coconut milk, and I mean, obviously it adds a nice creaminess to this dish. Okay, now for our chicken stock. Now I know that looks quite watery, but we are going to bake this in the oven, and the rice are going to soak up all that nice flavors of the chicken stock and the coconut milk. Just now to season it, tiny bit of salt. I'm going to add a bit more butter to it as well. And straight to the oven. I've preheated the oven to about 180, and it's going to go in there for about 15 minutes. Now you can serve the biryani just with a plain old yogurt. It would work perfectly, but I like to spice it up a little bit. I'm going to add a bit of coriander, mint, some jalapeno to it, and some lime, just to give a different dimension to the dish. And some salt. Okay, garlic. I'm using this small little garlic clove. As you know, garlic can be quite pungent, so just use a tiny bit. Now what I'm trying to do in the mortar and pestle is just to create a bit of a paste before I add all the other ingredients. And finally, I'm adding my yogurt. That's it. Simple, fresh, and delicious. Now I want to quickly check on my biryani in the oven. Wow, that just smells amazing. See, and that nice sort of beetroot color is just seeped into the rice. It's got that beautiful sort of pinkish color. I would say it's time to plate up. There you have it, my KOO beetroot infused biryani with some chili, mint and coriander yogurt. I would say it's time to taste. lovely flavors. That sweetness of the beetroot just really works well with this biryani, and that freshness of the yogurt just doesn't just break it, but also just adds to the flavor of it. Now, I hope you enjoy making this for your friends and your family. It's so easy to make, so simple, a one-pot dish, and it works like a bomb.